Jack's Fishing. We're doing another live video for our third or fourth week in a row. Constance is coming around here now. You making it?
Fourth week.
Fourth week, yes.
1 whole month.
And we're going to be talking about the Carolina rig. One of the reasons I like the Carolina rig is because it was proven to me that it does work and it does catch fish. I was fishing a tournament a couple of years ago up on Lake Champlain out of Plattsburgh, and it was kind of rough. The wind was probably around 10 to 15, and we had, I drew a guy named Jeffrey Ware.
Oh, here we are. I was trying to find our live video. I couldn't find us.
And he says we're going to be Carolina rigging. I was like, oh, lovely. I've never done it before in my life. So I did a little research and found out, of course, like most fishermen, we have more than enough of the things. Take a hook out of a fish's back of their mouth almost to their gut, because that will happen. Even the professionals have that issue. I watched a couple of videos since my experience up there, and that's one of the things that they recommended. So, wanted to get that out of the way. So, when Carolina rigging, you want a decent length rod because of how it's going.
So, Chris Boring says, "What up, guys?" And then Rich says that we're 3 minutes late. Well, John didn't have it all set up, so I'm going to blame it on him. So.
Okay. And Rich, I saw your fish on Owasco today. I believe it was.
Impressive.
Was that from this year, last year, or did Debbie catch that?
And that bass doesn't make your butt look big. It just makes it look smaller. So you might want to keep that bass around.
So,
if you guys are just joining us, make sure you drop us a line to say hey, or if you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'll try to keep up on it, make sure my phone is working properly. So,
and every once in a while you'll see someone walk around behind us and through us, and
careful, my love.
That's Xandra, our almost 3-year-old daughter.
Yes.
I got somebody in my pits. Like I said, you want a relatively long rod because you're going to be using, you're going to have a leader on there with the weight up above it, anywhere from 12 inches to 4 feet, depending on what you're doing, how you're doing it. So the two rods that I like using are the Douglas LRS series 765. I had some people send me a message and ask me what the numbers mean for that. The 7.6 is the length of it. It's 7 feet 6 inches, and the 5 power is their heavy power, or they do have a soft tip, so it's more of a medium heavy power. That's why I like it for this action. And there's also another one I like, which is a little shorter. It's a Douglas 745. It's a 744, which is 7 feet 4 inches. 4 power, which is a little softer than the 765, but it's good.
Is that kind of like 8675309? Is that similar to that? Or?
Pretty much, yes.
And Rich says, I knew it was all his fault, and that was from today, silly man. So the fish was from today, which we knew. Okay. I mean, that's what you said. So.
Yeah, we take your word for it. The reel I use, there's been discussion on reel speed lately on a bunch of things.
Yes. There we go.
I use the Enigma series reels.
My phone just doesn't work.
I've not had an issue with them this year at all. Xandra, can you stay over here, please?
Shane says, good evening. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Hopefully all your travels went well. I know you guys had a little bit of a drive. Not too bad, but
Yeah.
hopefully you had something good for dinner. Or lunch. It's kind of lunch.
So,
Brinner. Stay out from back there, okay?
I like the torch. It's a 8:1 gear ratio. 32-inch retrieve. That's 32 inches. The line will pull up for every one turn of that reel handle, which is a pretty good size.
Oh, Aunt Amanda's on. Hi, Aunt Amanda.
And see Amanda.
Aunt Amanda. And Rich said, by the way, that 6-pound, 3-ounce bass from today came on a Carolina rig.
Amanda.
Well, she can't.
Thanks for sharing, Rich.
We can't see.
Thanks for the
her.
invite, by the way.
Oh my goodness, big girl.
It's Amanda.
Well, she's.
Well, we can't see her right now.
There's a little picture of her.
Yeah.
But you say, hi, Aunt Amanda.
Okay, for those of you who aren't sure about the Carolina rig, what it is, basically. Oh my!
Wait, shuts up.
It's a weight
Mm-hmm.
hooked onto your main line with a swivel, and on the other side of your swivel you have a leader anywhere from 12 to 18 inches,
Sandra, please.
and or I'm sorry, 12
So that
inches
she
to.
can only see me. I'm just gonna check out the camera real quick.
Okay.
So I'll make sure that it looks good.
But you are better looking than me, so
I am.
it might be a good thing.
I don't think she's looking at it correctly because look at there's.
Kiss me, mommy.
Yeah,
There's you.
that's okay.
Chris says I like the. Whoops. The iPad. I don't.
Yep, I found
Uh-huh.
8. Yep, I have a bunch of those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Amanda says, "Hey, princess," and Russell Phillips says, "Hi, y'all."
Hey, Ross.
Russell, how's it going? Oh man, my eyeballs hurt.
So I'm gonna actually tie one up tonight.
Tana?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I may use this at my next tournament on Oneida Lake, so I'll just get it all set up. The weights I use are generally 9% of the time I will use a 1/4 ounce, or I'm sorry, a 1/2 ounce flipping weight from Wicked Weight Tungsten. I used to use, or I shouldn't say used to, but I thought about using lead and what it is because it's cheaper, it's softer,
Princess, go play.
but the tungsten you feel so much more
Sandra,
by using the tungsten weights.
no, not back there. Please stay out here, okay? I don't want you by the wires and such, okay? You're gonna get hurt.
So what I do is I put my Wicked Weight over here.
She listens just as well as you do. Thanks,
Well.
ma'am.
At least you get something from me.
I love it. She tries to call me ma'am, but it comes out man. She was gonna go man. Like, thanks, man.
And then I'll put a bead. Now the bead, there's been discussions about beads in the past. Should I use glass or plastic or whatever? Well, when I'm using the Carolina rig, a lot of times I'm using it around rocks, and a glass bead may chip quicker than the plastic.
Oh, okay.
So I'd recommend going with a plastic bead on that.
Why would that? Okay.
And we'll,
If you hit like a rock or whatever, the glass would chip.
over
easier
time,
than-
they'll be bumping in the rocks, and yeah, it can.
And the plastic, it would just kind of round out the edges of well,
Yeah.
not that there's any edges on it, but
Yeah, it'll.
okay, that makes sense.
And right, and with the glass, it'll fray or chip, and can cause fractures in your line. That's not really a good thing. So, and after your bead, a couple things you can do. You can use what they call a clacker, which is will be used to can be used to protect the knot, and also when it hits the bead. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this. No, because it's plastic. If it was glass, you'd hear a sound.
Oh, okay. Chris says trout beads work great. LOL.
Yes. So that's, and then you have your leader anywhere from 12 inches to 4 feet, 5 feet. I've never used a Carolina rig leader more past 2 feet.
Okay.
Haven't really made it necessary.
I'm still.
After your bead and the clacker, you have a swivel. I'll only use one brand of swivel, and that's the sample swivel. Back from when I worked at Barry's Bait and Tackle, it's the only swivels and bearings he used and stocked, and they are a high quality. That's why. And then on the other side of that, you have your hook, the meat and potatoes portion of the Carolina rig.
Meat and taters.
Yep. So that's pretty
Like mashed
much
potatoes.
the rig, and how it's set up.
Hey, Jeff is on with us. What's going on, Jeff? He says 36 to 40 inches is what I use. Okay.
Yeah, that's even a lot longer than I use.
Yeah, 3 foot.
Yeah, 3 foot.
3.5.
So that is the components of the Carolina rig. Your weight, your bead, clacker if you want one, your swivel, your leader, and your hook and your bait. Another question that was brought up to me during the week was, what kind of line do I use? I use exclusively K9 line. It's actually, this is a sample spool from K9 that we're going to be giving away today.
I didn't even know we were doing a giveaway.
Constance is gonna figure out a way to
Hey, Ralph, what's going on?
who to give that to.
Jeff's on there.
So,
yes.
the
Your
K9
boyfriend?
I use is I use a braid. That'll be my main line. That'll get tied off. You know, the weight will go on there. Then the
Jeff
bead.
says that he'll take a sample.
Yeah, that's in your bag that I have to bring to you one time when I remember it.
No, on the honey.
As far as the leader line,
Please don't put on the sample. You just put it on
I use
floor.
the K9 Super Strong or the 100% fluorocarbon.
Good job.
Some people like braid because they say it floats a little more. Oh, I'll also use mono Berkeley Big Game every once in a while, depending on what's going on.
Shane's got to go to work, so he says he's going to watch the video later. Well, have a good day at work, Shane.
Yeah, drive safe.
Don't work too hard. Tell the boss I said so.
I can't let Jeff go.
What's that? You don't want Jeff to go? No, he didn't go. He's still there.
No, she said she can't let Jeff go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Are you going to say hi to Jeff?
He's not going anywhere.
He's not
No.
going anywhere. Not right now.
Jeff's
Rich. The heck with K9. Let's talk about banana bread. I made sugar cookies today for John's tournament. That's what he likes to bring with him. So,
Yeah.
got those done ahead of time. And, of course, Andrew made some with sprinkles on it.
Oh, yes. What kind of sprinkles were on yours? Do you remember what kind of sprinkles you put on it?
What?
What kind of sprinkles did you put on your cookies?
Chocolate and maple.
Chocolate and rainbow?
Chocolate and
Okay,
rainbow,
good.
yes.
One of the things...
Jeff said, good thing, not going anyplace.
Yeah.
And home.
Leader
I
length...
think you got a fangirl, Jeff. She just doesn't know yet. All right.
One of the things with leader length,
Good job.
the clearer the water, the longer the leader you're going to want to use. So yeah, Jeff does fish Lake Ontario a lot, and the tributaries off of there. So the longer leader for him would be a good thing.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask why would you... Russell says, what's your hook preference? EWG
Or round bend. I was getting.
Gonna try. Shane, gonna try, lol. Have a good day.
It depends on the bait. Most of the time, I use the worm the WRM 957 3-aught hook from Hayabusa.
Bye, Talia. Who's Talia?
And that's basically a light wire hook. You want it as light wire hook as you can, because a heavier hook will pull the bait down quicker. The lighter hook will bring it a little slower down. So that's why I do that.
Aunt Amanda likes your idea of the rainbow sprinkles. They're her favorite. She does.
If I'm fishing heavy cover,
Don't touch that, please. I'm not going to ask you again, okay?
if I'm fishing heavy cover,
Thank you.
I will go to a flipping hook,
Come over.
which is basically most of you guys know it's the straight shank hook. I have in here in my little flipping bag of hooks.
No, flipping bag of hooks.
Yes.
Flipping bags. Hey, there's John Lee Murphy. Howdy, y'all. Hey, John.
Hey,
How's
John.
it going? John, it's Uncle John.
So here's the flipping hook I use once in a while. It's a little bulkier hook. As you can see, the wire's a little
He's
thicker.
one of your mommy's friends, yeah.
Okay. So, but I don't use that very often. If I'm fishing
I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention.
heavy, you're fine. If I'm fishing heavy weeds, I may switch to that. But that's pretty much it. Extra wide gap hooks I will use if I'm using a bulky weight or a bulky bait. I'm sorry. But like I said, most of the time, just a round bend hook. So that's pretty much it.
I probably missed out on it, but what's the difference between the round end and the EWG?
Okay, let
So
me.
kind of like OMG, but in reverse.
No, EWG is extra wide gap, and I am trying to look for them.
No,
honestly.
that's okay. Just if you just explained it.
Okay.
To me. What's
So
the
basic-
gap part? Extra
yeah.
wide gap.
Yeah, you see how this goes straight here?
Yeah.
The EWG goes like that. It rounds here,
Oh.
and then comes over.
So it ate a lot of food. It's got a big belly.
Yes.
Oh. I might have big bellies. I got one. So let's see here. Rich says that he uses a light wire straight shank VMC
Yep.
in 3/0.
Yep. 3-aught. Yep.
Oh. And Amanda says, weird question. Do you have pictures of these setups on your page? Well, we can definitely put them on
Yeah,
your
I
page.
don't react because I wanted to do the.
Good question.
Yes, it is. I wanted to do the video first because I'm going to be tying up and showing you how I set it up and everything like that. So.
I was thinking for the canine line, the
Yep.
sample,
Yeah.
to give it away to whoever we feel like has the best question. That way it kind of gets people interacting with us
Okay.
a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, do you think that's fair? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know how else besides like
And
throw
you have
names
to-
in a hat and pull them.
And you have to figure out who has the best question.
Oh, well, no. Let's not do. Let's put names in the hat then.
So,
Amanda says, oh, I like the EWG with Senkos.
yeah.
You know more about fishing than I do, Aunt Amanda. I don't know this stuff. I'm so far out of it. My necklace is...
We'll learn you sooner or later.
You'll get me learned?
Yeah.
Don't did get me learned.
Maybe we could talk Rich into taking out fishing one day.
Just Rich and I?
Sure.
And some banana bread? Wink. Wink, wink.
I don't know if that would constitute banana on the boat and how superstitious he is, but
It's mashed bananas, though.
it's
I think
bananas.
I think you're safe. Well, we'll eat it before we go.
Okay.
And breakfast later. That's what my grandpa always did. When we go fishing, because it's so, like, stupid early in the morning, which, yeah, that's fishing. After we get done fishing, we'd go out to breakfast. It's some Greasy Spoon restaurant. Usually it was, like, the Port Byron Diner. Okay, that's where you like the steak and eggs.
Right.
The Port Byron Diner. That was good. But yeah, that was before Brenda's was around.
Yeah. Nice.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
and
Start talking about food, I run with it.
yeah. Forgive me, because she's from Troop, the Port Byron area.
Mm.
We don't mention that too much in public because
I have puppy.
you know how it is.
Mm.
No,
Oh my goodness.
but
Chris doesn't know the superstition. What in the world is up with this banana on a boat? LOL. Oh, maybe you know then if
Yeah.
you put LOL. Never mind.
it's supposed to be bad luck.
And John says banana bread. Yes. Jeffrey Ware. What's up, John and family? Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeff.
How's it going?
Yeah.
I never know if people like their name shortened or not. So I'm like, I say your full
I,
name.
I fished with him one day and I called him Jeffrey the whole day, I think.
Did you?
Yeah.
See, I just don't. I mean, there's every now and then people call me Connie, and I'm like, no.
You
that's,
cringe?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not my name, but that's okay. Amanda says Texas rig or Carolina rig. Well, today we're talking about the Carolina rig. Last week we did the.
No, we didn't.
No.
We haven't covered the Texas rig yet.
What did we do last week?
Ned rig.
Ned.
No, jigs.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And Jeffrey Ware, he's the one who I fished with who
It's the best.
taught me about
I have no
Carolina
clue.
rigs.
LOL. Not very superstitious. Oh, so Chris didn't know about the superstition. Yeah, as Jeff said, bananas on the boat is supposed to be bad luck.
It was funny because
God bless you,
a
my
couple
love.
years ago I was fishing with a guy, and I had a banana. I don't think he knew it, but I ended up weighing in 23.5 pounds on the St. Lawrence. Yeah, so I don't know if I should be superstitious or not.
Yeah. So Amanda says, "Great question. I think Chris wins." That's a good one.
Is
Yeah,
it because of the food?
maybe.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, hold on. We got a lot of other comments, so I just
Okay.
want to get through them a little bit. Jeff says he's retired.
congratulations, our room is ready.
Bored and can't go smallmouth fishing.
Come on up. 14 days, all you need.
Amanda said, I thought banana on a boat meant banana bread. LOL, yes, no, I don't know.
Amanda's her sister.
Yeah, that's my older sister, Amanda. It's so funny because I always say my older sister, Amanda. And one day, Jim Randall, he's like, I wouldn't call her your older sister. She might get offended. I'm like, I've never, announced her a different way. And I asked her, and she said she wasn't offended. Because she's so much shorter than me. Usually people think that she's my younger sister. That's why I just say, it's my older sister, Amanda. It's like, it just spits out. Like, yeah. She's adorable. Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda's adorable. She's my little cutie.
Okay, next we're going to cover, I'm going to try to reel this back in and cover a few of the baits.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
do have one other thing from Russell, though.
Yes.
Bad luck. Wooden ships carrying bananas. They started rotting in the hull and the wooden ship sank. Bad luck. Oh! Man. That makes so much more sense now, because I'm like, why banana? I thought, you'd slip on the banana peel or whatever. So, yeah. Okay.
No, you just throw the banana peel in your boater's life off.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that makes more sense, and that's actually why they grow a different type of banana to ship over, so it doesn't go bad as quickly. So that's why you see a lot of green bananas in the store, because they couldn't get it from, I think it was San Francisco area and California and over that way, and it couldn't come to New York to get it done, and that's where Banana Foster's took over to. Okay, no, sorry, I'm going way far off, but I can tell you the history on all
Can you
that
grab me
stuff too.
that bait?
The rubber ducky?
Another bait.
You mean the grape ape zipper?
Yes, ma'am.
Got one.
No.
Yeah, you can have it back. Okay, we're going to talk about baits.
Tracy says, good evening.
Good
How's
evening,
it
Tracy.
going?
How you doing out west?
Amanda, you're not old.
You're gonna see, like I said in the last video, you're gonna see a lot of repetitions in the baits I use. I don't like to have one bait that only does one thing.
Please.
She's singing.
I know. This thing is
So-
so pretty.
As Constance said, this was made by Jeff Young of Baitworks Customs. The Great Bait Zipper.
Grape, grape,
Great Bait.
grape, grape.
Great bait. Especially in the current.
I always want to call it plum crazy.
Yeah. Next bait I'm going to show you, I might have. Okay, I have a craw. A lot of the baits I use now are from Bass Reaper Bait Company. Great baits, affordable, good prices.
And they're nicely done too.
Yes, and they smell like anise. This one doesn't. Good. So, craw.
Whoa.
One of the things I like
What
about
is
the
your-
craws is that there's a lot of action in the claw part itself. Some people say, you know, Carolina Ridge, you should use large baits.
Jeff's all over it. So
Yeah.
that's a good name, Plum Crazy. I'll make a new one. Well, remember, like it was the Plymouth cars. It was Plum Crazy, Go Mango, which is Go Mango. That was the orange color, and I feel like there was another one. Not Sublime. Was it Sublime? Which was a green, obviously, but
Lizard's another bait you can use.
that's huge.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
12-inch made
Now, who
by
made you that one?
Jeff did.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Baitworks Customs.
Holy crap. It still amazes me what bass will get after.
Well, they eat ducks.
I know, but I remember the cars, yes. Okay. Well, some people aren't car people, so I had to I didn't know
I'm not a car person.
I know you're not. I'm car person enough to be dangerous. I don't know. I know just enough to get me into trouble. And then people start talking about motors. I'm like, sure, it's got one.
And then, but she did convert from a Ford to a Chevy, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I don't mind my SUV, but
Yeah.
when I had that Chevy, what do I have before that? The car.
Focus. No, that's
No,
Ford.
I did not have a Focus.
Or I don't know. Cruise.
Cruise, yeah, because they didn't have any cruise control. That thing, I did not like that thing.
No, I don't think.
I really think it must have been a lemon or something. It was so bad, but
Tubes. Another good bait for the Carolina rig.
that's a good question, Chris. Think the changeling would be good on a C ring?
I will let you know after this coming weekend because I'm going to try it.
C ring.
Hi,
I said ring.
That's okay. Senko style bait or
Sandra's saying hi on the wrong side of the
plastic stick worm. Well, she could see it on this side.
camera. Yeah.
So
is he talking to Carolina, Ray?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Sandra, oh my goodness, please don't mess with that, okay?
Do you want?
Thank
do you want
so
this?
much.
No.
No. Do you want a
I want
lizard?
A little lizard? Oh, that one's
Do you want
cute.
um,
Oh, I like those. Ooh, what's that purpley color? Is this that grape soda?
No, that's a
What is it?
June bug chartreuse.
Oh. This is chartreuse.
Yes.
This is June.
This one's
But it looks like that purple,
wow.
Yeah.
the grape soda one, not the one that Jeff made.
Right.
I believe it was a Bass Reaper one. Wasn't that grape soda?
Yes.
It kind of looks like that. Not the same flecks in it though. This has more of a teal color flecks in it, where the grape soda one had a little bit more of a pumpkin effect specks in it, so like the greens and the reds, and it's quite sharp. Yeah, I just like this because of the color combination of teal and purple.
Yeah.
Alright. That was stinky then.
Okay, this one.
What do you have?
The next bait I'm going to
These-
cover is the
This is purple.
What color is that?
This is purple.
the changeling.
Is that purple?
Changeling.
Ching-a-ling-a-ling.
Okay. It's new out this year from Bass Reaper.
Ching-a-ling-a-ling.
I
Um,
want that
You can
one.
use this many different ways.
Daddy's done talking about it.
And
Oh, let me
Yep.
on.
So-
What color is this one?
that is watermelon red.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say watermelon, but it's got too much red in it. Oh my gosh, there's a smiley face on there. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Finally, you can't. You won't be able to see it, but it's there. Trust me.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a picture and blow that up.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the base that I use for the Carolina rig.
Rich says, do you ever use Num Num on a C-Rig? And then Jeff says, I do with pretty good results.
I've not tried it.
Did I miss something?
No, Jeff is probably answering.
Oh, probably, sorry.
Yeah.
Chris says, in ears. And then Rob Walsh says, I've used a floating Rebel minnow on Carolina rig before works well.
Oh, never thought about using a hard bait for the Carolina rig.
Oh, I was gonna say, what in the world is a floating Rebel minnow? Telling me I'm out. I used to just use worms. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm out.
that's okay. Next we're gonna go into the why Carolina rig. The simple answer is it works. Jeffrey Ware showed me it works. I believe him. I actually caught fish on it, and he had such great patience too. Because, like I said, I had a little issue with dead hand syndrome, and so the fish would bite the hook, bite it, and after about 20 minutes or so, I'd set the hook, and the hook wasn't all the way down their throat, but it was far enough down to where we'd have to cut it, turn it, and he'd get it out from their gills. And yeah, I wasn't very good at it. And rather than
so it takes a bit of practice.
Yeah,
but once you get it, it's.
I'll say yes because I've not done that really successfully yet. It's a practice thing, I guess. But maybe that's something Xander and I can do tomorrow.
Sure.
All right.
While I'm working.
Yeah. She'll stick a hook in her mouth and I'll...
I thought you meant like go fishing. Jeepers. You have eyes? Purple eyes on it?
Oh, the lizard does? Okay.
He's cute, little lizard.
But another... the reasons why is you're always going to cause a commotion with the Carolina rig. Because you're using... a piece of weight up about 12 inches to 4 to 6 feet away from the weight. So the weight is in front, causing a little commotion, and then they see this bait coming behind it. Or food. I shouldn't call them bait, I should call it food because that's what they think it is. So, it pretty much maintains the contact close to the bottom. Is he walking? It's a relatively subtle presentation for what it is, because once you cast it out in there and get it down, the bait doesn't make a lot of noise. The clacker, if you put it on there, and the bead may make, and the weight may make some noise, but the bait itself or the food does not.
Now, if you used a solid, not a solid, what is it? A hard
bait?
Hard bait?
Mm-hmm.
Would that make more noise?
Depends.
Okay.
Some baits have rattles in them, some,
right.
Yeah, some have, chips in them to make noise and stuff like that.
Right, chirp and everything.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Again, we do have a sample to give away, and it will go to the person with the best question. I should have said the most information, because I really feel like that boat thing should win. But let's see here. John, how do you cast your C-Rig with a longer leader?
Well, what I would do for you, Rich, is I would have you drive the boat over somewhere, set it down, and then just troll with it. But no, actually, I don't use that long of a leader, but what I've seen people do is do like a lasso method, which is you take the rod, we're inside and we can't do it, but you take it and swing the rod around like this, and then release it.
Oh.
So what that does, it keeps the
Oh, and Chris just said too, lasso.
yep. And Chris, or what that does, it keeps the bait in line with the weight. So you don't want the weight over here and the bait going that way, because that will cause a little issue with your presentation as well as your reel. Another thing you can do when you're casting it, and which I learned from Pete Glusick, was after you cast it, if you turn your reel this way, you're less likely to have a backlash, because the line is coming up and out rather than going straight, so it gives you a little bit more time. And that was on Bass University. Small little plug for them.
That's kind of a. That's not one of your sensitive ones, is it? That's a thicker one.
Yeah, it's sensitive as well. It's not a spinning rod though.
Oh. That just seemed thicker. That's why.
Yeah, that's my flipping stick. That's the 765 that I just had.
Oh, Chris says keeps the rod loaded up as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So you want the
Very good information.
you want the weight in the rod to be going the same way,
This fly is trying
and then the bait following along.
I want a mommy one.
That's the same.
That's the same as you have, baby girl.
Yeah, it's the same exact one, honey.
You want a
No, I can't be.
Ooh, green. He's cute.
you as far as fishing the Carolina, you fish it in rocks, weeds, points, humps, open water. It's probably one of the best search methods for fishing there is to find fish, because it keeps the bait down to where most of the fish are going to be in the hotter months. I'm going to go over a couple tips I have for that, for the Carolina rig.
Okay.
All right. I actually was prepared and did a whatchamacallit, an outline this time.
Looks like schoolwork.
Yeah, but
don't like
it
it.
wasn't that bad.
I don't like it. I'm very go with the flow type kind of person. I don't mind having some paperwork, but
The bites, as I've mentioned before, the bites can be very subtle to the point where you don't really feel them. So you're gonna have to pay attention and just try your best.
oh, excuse me.
That's all I can say. But it's a great method. You will feel the weight. Sometimes, like when you're drop shotting, you don't feel the bite. You just feel the weight, and then you set the hook.
Jeff says docks and rocks is where he uses that. Docks
Boy,
and rocks.
you're a brave man throwing around docks. I could just see a lot of issues with boats for me.
Yeah.
But
It's like those things, docks and rocks with a fox in a box.
mm-hmm.
So we talked about last week.
Yep.
Keep your line resting on your fingertip. Oh, to feel the bite? Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what my grandpa taught me.
I already covered the tungsten weight. Why I use
Jeff's
tungsten.
laughing at me.
Understandable.
I'm here for your amusement.
No.
I'm sorry.
What's it?
One of the things is,
Changeling.
yeah, don't overwork the
Mama,
bait.
you're saggy.
It's down there. It's
Snacky.
working. And it can be tedious and boring, but you don't want to overwork it. You can just take and reel it in if you want, but I usually let it sit down there for 10 to 15 seconds before I move the rod.
I love you too, Jeff.
He's trying for cookies.
He can always have cookies. He knows that. He wants banana bread. That's
Yeah. Move your rod slow. You don't want to take it and do a jerking action. Just slide it around along the bottom. Slide your rod. You don't have to move very fast. or long.
See, I think that's where I get confused with some of the different baits and how you rig them and things like that. Now, again, I've only done fishing with like night crawlers and just worms, really. I mean, so it would just be like cast it out and then you just wait. That's basically how I learned it. So when you guys talk about like leaving it there or jerking it when you're reeling it back in, making it pop and things like that, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure obviously you guys are more into it than I am, but yeah, I'm just used to just like casting out there, and then if I get bored, I pull it back in, reel it back in, just because I'm bored and I just want to cast again. But yeah, and I noticed that you made my chair lower than yours. Did that make you look taller?
Actually, I did not touch your chair.
Oh, really?
I did not touch your chair.
Trying to make us even height. Oh, sorry.
The hook set. Yes, Jeff, I was just getting ready to talk about that. You don't want to set the hook like a jig, because all you're going to do is you're going to, for one, if you set the hook up, you're going to pull the weight up, which is going to pull the hook out of the mouth of the fish.
Wow.
What you want to do is a sweeping hook set.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it,
What
but
do you want to do?
instead of going up like this, go to the side.
Whoa.
What that's going to do is that's going
You
to
don't want to stay there.
put the hook or penetrate the hook
There we go.
a lot better.
So, Rich says that he loves cake. Like, who doesn't? And did you
Yep.
see these ones?
Yes.
Okay. And Jeff, I'll learn. I will learn. Yeah. I just have to get out there. I know it's kind of hard to let them balance on there. I can
Yeah.
help you if you'd like, but it's a little tricky.
I fished with a guy, Ron Bracy,
That's like his little nest.
I don't know,
He likes to
8 years or so
He's
ago,
cute.
and he did
This is bad.
finesse
That's
Carolina
his
rigging.
bed. Oh.
He was using we were out on Cuba. He was using an 1/8 ounce worm weight, and
Be outside.
he just wiped me all over the place. He had like 18 pounds to my 10 or 11.
Russell says you need a better fishing guide. Hell.
Yeah, New York State doesn't make good books on fishing and stuff like that. We'll have to go get one from Vermont or Connecticut, somewhere.
I'll go to Vermont.
This is Rocky
No, you're not going to Vermont.
Rocky bed. This is Rocky bed.
That's his Rocky bed. Is that his little swinging bed? Swing, swing.
When I fished with someone on the St. Lawrence River, their suggestion was, and I've not tried it yet, the more current, the faster the current, you shorten up the leader. I don't understand that. So I would
Wait, what? Repeat that?
The more current in the water,
Okay.
shorten your leader. I don't know, but that's
But
one.
it's, yeah, because the current, wouldn't the current pretty much like line them up anyways?
I don't know.
Like,
This is
I don't know.
Sylvie bed.
So that's pretty much it as far as my notes and what I suggested talking about. Yeah, we covered where to use it, the equipment I use. So, anything else you want to talk about?
no, don't open that up.
Okay,
Start talking about food and stuff.
that's okay. We still got a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Should we rig one up?
Yeah.
Can you grab a pair of scissors? I forgot my line cutters.
Of course.
And you see what I deal with.
Hey, listen.
Oh, another one of the baits I forgot to. I did forget was the a 10-inch floating worm. Once in a while, works good up on Black Lake. Chris says because they have a chase bait, more reaction strike. Not much time for them to look at it. Makes sense. Okay, so
Oh. I thought it was just like. I thought we were talking about movement and stuff. That's why. Okay. Oh, man, Chris with all the answers.
I know.
Chris and Russell. They should. We'll just have them come on our show, and then they can just run the show
Yeah.
for us, because I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't either. So
And what Jeff said. Okay.
um,
Hold on, my love.
as far as braid, I use nothing more than 30-pound test on
Oh, he does.
this.
The little one has a smiley face.
Yeah.
Mermaid tail. Ooh. They should change the name to Changeling to Mermaid, huh? Yes. Yes. Everything needs to be mermaids and unicorns. That's just how it is.
Okay, so I don't know how well you're gonna see this, but I'm actually
Well, they
gonna.
won't see it there. You gotta be like right in front of you, because see, you can't really see.
Yeah.
You
So
can see the leg there.
okay, so basically, this is gonna be fun because I don't have any glasses.
Want me to do it?
If you want it,
Since my eyes are...
can you tie a Palomar knot?
Sure.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is. And Rich says, my leader length usually depends on height of grass.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the first thing you do is you're gonna want to thread your weight on to the line.
Your bullet?
Yeah, we're flipping weight. I prefer the flipping weights. Next thing,
I like Mark Zona. He's so fun. I hope he's that way in person too. Sorry. Chris says, I watch a lot of Wired to Fish, Tactical Bassin, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And Mark Zona. Ha ha ha. I don't know, just Mark Zona seems like a cool guy to hang out with, but I hope he's like that in person. You know, sometimes people are kind of not on camera, but yeah, he seems like a cool cat.
now the clacker actually
Cool
has
cats and kittens.
two sides. A flat side goes towards your bead or your weight.
So it makes more noise.
No, and the an indented side. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that goes towards your swivel to protect the knot a little more.
Oh, may I see?
Yeah. I'm not gonna put it.
I
on.
thought it was threaded on the inside. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. It is beveled a little
So
bit.
do you want to try to tie the Palomar?
I don't know what it is, but I can.
It's a
try.
knot.
I know how to tie a knot.
Yeah.
I can tie my shoelaces.
And that was last week's project.
I was going to say that. And I just learned that last week. I'm so
Okay.
proud of it. I usually tie your ties.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing?
You're
This has
gonna-
got to go on.
No, we're not putting that on.
Oh. But you said it goes on.
Yeah, you can if you want. So you have to put that line through there.
Okay.
Through one of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Done.
Slide that down.
What
Okay.
are you
Now
doing?
hold on to that.
What are you doing, Mom?
I'm learning.
And then put the line back through.
Just not all the way, because then I'll undo it, right? Or am I going around it?
No,
Like-
you're go no. Back through.
Like, kind of
You're
like you're
making a loop.
undoing it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then okay, put a finger in there. Okay, and then pull the end.
Whoops.
Yeah.
This end?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
end, obviously.
Yeah. Keep going.
What am I doing?
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back.
Going
here.
crazy here, people.
Okay, and then take this and this. Oops. Okay, hold that.
Okay.
And take both lines.
Okay.
And then make a loop.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then take the loop. Run it through.
Run what's here?
Here, hold on.
Hold
No,
on.
Wait. I'm confusing myself real quick.
Okay.
What's that noise?
Okay.
Oh, you're making a knot with a loop.
Yep.
Okay.
What's that noise?
Okay.
Okay.
Oops,
Now
I'm upside down.
no, you're fine. You're fine. Take this loop here and run it through the bait, through the swivel. Okay, and then pull.
That's not
Oh, that's like the
okay.
one knot that you were showing. Oh, well, that did not work.
That's okay.
Hold on, I got it. I face it. probably look cross-eyed on camera.
That's okay. We can always cut and start again.
No, I mean I understand it. It's just it got a little kitty wampus.
Well, it will. So, I'm gonna be doing some short videos. It'll probably be just me on different things, and they'll be on our YouTube page. One of the first things I'm gonna do is Palomar Knot.
Don't bring your wife to your videos.
I'm gonna do one on the uni to uni knot.
That's the one I was thinking of. It loops around it kind of like this one does. That's what made me think of it. Yes, darling.
Then yeah.
I know some stuffs. Oh well, there's a little loop up there.
That's okay. We'll figure it.
Ta-da! Moisten your line. I know that part, Jeff. Let's see here. I missed so many things. Jeffrey says, Gambler makes weights with rattles in them. Oh, that's what I usually use. Like a 2-for-1.
Yes.
Thanks, Jeff.
And that knot did.
He said, good job. If I knew what I was doing beforehand, I probably would have.
And actually, it did work out well. I taught her everything I didn't know. And then we trim off the end.
But I worked so hard.
I know.
So why did you make me give it such a long tail then? If you...
It was easy to work with. I'll just set that in there. Okay. And another tip about these is you can rig them up ahead of time, your leaders. So you don't have to try to struggle on the boat doing this. So I'm going to do try to do a quick knot here. And of course hers is probably going to turn out better than mine.
Do you want me, are you just doing that same knot?
Yep.
Do you want me to do it?
Since
Since I know how to do one now. I'm a pro.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Okay, so
Whoops.
a couple of videos I'm going to be doing knots. Basically everything I'm doing here, or we are doing here, I'm going to cover, but in a more condensed version. I enjoy the Facebook Lives because it gives different views and perspectives. Because I'm not a professional fisherman, but I have a little bit more knowledge than she does.
Wait, so how do I run it around it then? Do I just...
No, we'll just take us off of here.
Oh, but you would go to the end of it? Or how would you... I mean, I can loop it around to the... That's what we're doing, right? Give me a minute.
I don't know. I'm looking to see what you're doing because I'm planning on using this.
I'm doing it correctly is what I'm
Okay.
doing. I don't know.
So I'm
doing it fine. I'm just kind of winging it here. But how would I loop it around it though? Around the...
here, just pull.
Okay, I didn't know like what side. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, babes.
You're welcome.
Always here for me.
Give or take.
See, now this is where it gets a little fussy. Stop being fussy.
Just pull them both together. Don't forget to kiss them.
But it's gonna leave that loop out.
Okay.
I'll get it. You keep talking. I just don't want that.
So does anyone have any questions? Jeff said you're doing a good job.
Yeah, here you say that.
Keep doing that, okay? Because this show is supposed to be roughly an hour, and
we're gonna be over.
All these books, Mommy.
All those books.
Think about 1 hour.
well,
Not just looks and the brains. And the baker. And the candlestick. I didn't make candles. Hold on.
Then just trim that off.
How's the canine braid? I don't know much about it, but I feel like it feels nice. It's
That's the green one.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
okay.
I know what it is. It's just compared to other, like, I haven't really used a lot of braids myself, obviously. But I do know different different companies that make the braids, and I feel like it just feels smoother. It feels more what's the word I'm looking for? Not consistent, but it feels
Smooth?
yeah, it feels more in line with like a fluoride and or a mono. Is it monofilament?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's just my opinion, not knowing anything about it. Because I know some other ones you can like really feel the braids quite a bit, and which I guess is okay, but I feel like you get snarled up in things more because there's. I mean, not that the edges are huge, but you know, the little tiny edges would probably get stuff. But, I don't know.
It's smooth, Chris. Like she said, it's not waxy like some braids. I used to use a braid that was had a wax coating on it, and once that wax coating went off it was terrible. So basically, I have about a 2.5 foot leader on here. Compliments of Constance.
Well, let's see if it gets you any fish. Whoa.
So there's the... No, it isn't bad. There's the weight, the bead, which is a plastic bead, tungsten weight, plastic bead, Sampo number 8 swivel, couple Palomar knots.
Why didn't you put the clacker on it, though?
I'm not a big fan of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
But that made some noise, just
Yeah.
your weight in the plastic bead.
Yes. And what I will put on there is the...
They go in the bed? Like you will be?
This is
See,
the
that looks again.
Summer Craw color.
Oh, Chris says that he doesn't use a clacker either.
Now,
So you're both clack-a-lacking.
clackless. Now, I will let you know the Bass Reapers, their craws have a flat side and a traditional round side, which is nice for
So nice. They're waddled.
setting hooks and
Now
makes it easy.
They're awake. Oh, wow.
So, as you see, that's pretty much weedless. I can rub my hand through there without...
I can fold it.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. As far as the Carolina rig. I'll shorten that up a little bit so you can see the... There's a leader, which is
What happened to it?
It's all lined up.
this is a 17-pound leader on here. Because I know I'm going to be fishing the rocks, so I want a little heavier line. Okay. Any questions? Anybody have? Before my wife decides.
Who the winner is?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, go back through. Rich says, I use a rubber bobber stop below the bead to protect my knot.
Which makes sense. But I think that's what the...
Oh, jeez. Things are flying.
all set up. I don't know. I mean, that's a good thing, I guess, but Are you talking from the bead to the swivel, Rich? Or are you talking the other way, the leader? So we're going to be giving away a 110-yard spool of 12-pound canine floral clear, super strong.
I guess I missed this one that Rich said. Anyone who hasn't tried Constance Stoutenger's banana bread does not realize that it's so freaking good it voids any superstitions. Thanks, Rich. You're so sweet. And Rich said yes for.
I think Rich might be trying to suck up to get some line.
Yeah, but he didn't ask any questions. Sorry, Rich, you're out.
But he did have a lot of input.
But what? No. What'd we say?
We said yes, dear.
I said best questions.
Oh.
I do think that is good, though.
Oh, the bolt.
I don't know if that's really constitutes as a.
No, that was a comment. That wasn't a question.
I feel like that one was what I was thinking originally.
Okay. Hey, your call. You can announce it. That way they're not coming after me, because I'll see these people. So, any other questions? Comments? Concerns? Please keep them fishing or baking.
Jeffrey. Why does John wear a pink shirt? Actually, he loves pink. And I don't. My favorite color is blue. It doesn't work, honey. I'm sorry. John's favorite color is blue, too, but he always likes the brighter colors. The pinks and the yellows. And Xander loves pink, too. And when he was picking out the shirt colors, it just really popped, and I liked it. But unless you have a different answer as to why you like pink, can you please bring that in the living room?
You want the long answer, the drawn out answer, or the short answer? The short answer is because it is Xandra's favorite color.
Ow.
And seeing that it's JCX fishing, I do the fishing, Constance does the baking, and Xandra outside of being the cute one, she picked out the color shirt. Well, it's her favorite color. What else she's gonna go?
Yeah. Boxers or briefs?
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. So
Boxer briefs.
there we go.
Yeah.
Good answer.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
Boxer briefs.
What he's doing?
And if you don't see him,
No white tighties in this house.
if you don't see him, does that make him camel?
What he's doing?
If you don't see what the boxer briefs?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Maybe we should take a survey of how many people wear boxers or briefs.
No, we don't need to do that.
I'm glad it's your show and I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
What he can't do?
Oh yeah, and
Sleeping.
I know Shane's wife watches once in a while.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
She was super sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice meeting them.
So maybe she'll ask some or have some compliments or comments on your baking, and I could sit and try to look pretty, but it's not gonna work.
She doesn't have my baking. So how's she gonna?
I'm probably watching a Facebook Live.
Doing?
But she's not gonna compliment my bacon if she doesn't have any.
Well, you talk about it. Maybe she'll comment on it.
Oh,
You know, maybe got some tips or something.
tips and tricks.
Yeah, and whatnot.
So she grabbed my coffee. Oh, scared me for a minute. Don't spill my coffee, woman.
All right. Well, if I don't see any more comments.
Oh, I think people are sick of us now.
Yeah. So who did you decide to?
No, Dad.
Oh,
No way.
You gonna do your hair toss?
No. No.
so I think Chris did have a good question with the boat and the banana, but I feel like in part with being in the on the topic and everything, I think Russell with the question about the hooks, because then I learned a little bit about that too, about the EWG.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that Russell should win this round.
Okay. And well, Russell, I'll get.
Sorry, Chris, I'll make you cookies when you come by.
What's that noise?
That's you
So
being
Russ,
loud.
I'll send you a message and get your shipping information, and we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. Can you say bye-bye?
Say goodnight. But you can't. Chris is all good. Congrats, Russell.
All right. Well, remember one thing. We're a family show, and don't forget to when you get a chance, take a kid fishing, teach them little things, and enjoy and be safe. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. Good night, everybody. God bless. Mwah. Can you kisses?